welcome back. We got the goodies in for the Bronco. Got the 39mm oil-filled shocks, and I did source a smaller battery. It's still the same size, a 2S 35 milliamp 30C battery, but it is shorter but a little bit fatter because the cells are stacked on top of each other instead of lengthwise. But it will fit nicely, and the extension cable for it. Let's get started. Okay, so first we're just going to go ahead and build up these shocks. Got our paper towel handy. I already have this one opened. Now they do come with just a little bit of oil inside. We will need to fill them up. Make sure your bottom is screwed. Just hand tight. Now my other build we did go without the springs. This one I think we are going to keep the springs because this is a heavier body. I think we're going to need that extra oomph to keep the body up off the wheels. Let's see what we got in here. I have about 1,000 of these now. They come with every shock. Alright. Unscrew the top. And again, we're going to be using the 20 weight. Sheet is full. We're just going to push it up. And let it go back down. Push it up. And then screw the top back on. So, without the spring, I have the spring pulled out. Nice bounce back. With the spring. Nice fluid motion. Let's go ahead and get these wheels off. Okay, now let's take the old shocks off. Definitely difference in size. Let's see. Definitely a difference in the size. So I got the front ones on. Got to mount it in the first hole with a nut behind it because the carbon fiber it's not meant for threads, or at least these aren't set up for threads, I should say. We do have that one big spacer at the top, no spacer at the bottom. We still have the long ones on the rear right now. I'm just kind of testing the front out. Been trying to see just what's the best outcome for it. Still flexes. Definitely looks like it got limited a little bit. I mean, of course, because we are going down from these long guys. We'll still keep these around because we might be switching back. Let's go ahead and get the rears done now. We got the rears on. I put them basically in the same position that the other ones were in. Got the nuts holding everything on. I'm not sure if I completely like it as just looking at it. It does seem like the amount of flex or movement the axles have has been shortened down quite a bit, but the flex isn't necessarily everything. So we'll get out on the trails and see how these shocks actually do. I might be switching back to the other ones, but let's move on to the battery. The battery, have it so that it'll just, let's see here, I might have to put it in from the front. Yeah, and then you see where the tray is, where it meets the back of the servo. It just has that little bit of room. It fits perfectly. It rests on the little nub of the motor. But that will work perfectly. With the battery where I want it, it just doesn't fit. And if I scoot the ESC or the controller forward anymore, it's going to be interfering with the inside of the truck, the body. And I really don't want to take apart the body, just because I like the scale detail of it. It's kind of why I like this body. We use our extension to go back here, and I'll have that glued down, well, not glued, but double-sided tape, and then you won't even know. So that's how she sits with the new shocks. We'll see what she does with the battery up there in the front now, and with these shocks. I'm definitely interested to see how it performs. I might try these without the springs in them as well, just to see what it does. But if you have any ideas on spring setups for it, please let me know down in the comments. Everything else I think is fine with it. If you see anything that might be helpful, please let me know. Alright, we'll see you out on the trail. Alright, let's see what it does on the desk. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Here we go. Yeah. Not too bad.